Namaste. So sorry for the weird cut on the last video because money. So let's continue. Uh, so emulates are here. Uh, they have each special effects, uh, like this one, which will give you health. Now this is a hardcore item. So uh, this you get after completing the hardcore. So this is a proof that I have completed hardcore. If anyone was wondering. Actually, I've completed the game on normal difficulty, hard difficulty, and now I'm on the apocalypse difficulty, and I've completed the hardcore campaign also. So yeah, okay. Uh, Now, uh, these are the armor sets. Armor sets are like the armors. You have the head, the torso, and the leg. So if you get one piece, you get only one advantage. If you get two piece, more advantage. If you get all three piece, all. So you can mix the armors, but it is not advisable because single armor is much better than mixing. In case you're going for some special build. Uh, okay, so now we have the weapons. This is the melee weapon. This is your long gun, and this is your handgun. Okay, now some weapons are boss weapons, like this one is a boss weapon, and this is the mod I was talking about, weapon mod. So this is the special power. Each, if you are using a boss weapon like these two are boss weapon, so their mods cannot be changed, not removable. So each mod does, you can look up. Okay, so but if you are using a normal weapon which is not boss weapon, so normal weapon, you can equip the mods, like you get the mods by doing some activities or killing the bosses, etc. So most of them are from the bosses. So I have these mods, I can equip them. Like I equip the mod and I can just equip it, or I can just remove it, uh, or change the guns, etc. Okay, so you can use these. Now the hard, there are some items like this mod, very good boy, and these hardcore items or survival items, which will be account bound. Account bound means that each and every character that you will create or is existing, that item will be there in your character. So those items are really strong, and you should try to get them because they are the real progress. They are very strong, and each character can have them from the start only, so they are very good. So account bound items, you should try to get them. And this the handgun. And similarly, if it is a boss weapon, so you will not be able to remove the mods. Every mod has different effect. What to use, you can all get. Okay, now one thing that problems the player is the gear score. Okay, so gear score is like, see, my armor has plus 20, plus 20, plus 20, plus 10, plus 10, plus 20, plus 20. Now if you are using a boss weapon will go from 0 to 10, but this 10 this 10 means it is 20. It is two levels. Like if it is 1 into 2 is equal to 2. If it is 4 into 2 is equal to 8. So you have to multiply by 2, so that will be your gear score for that weapon. If it is a normal weapon like this, so it will go from 0 to 20 normally, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 and till 20. But boss weapon will go from 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now if it is on 8, multiply by 2. 8 into 2 is equal to 16. So that is 16 is the gear score of your boss weapon. Okay, and one more thing, every area in this game as you move in the campaign has a minimum gear score. Gear score is that one which I show you on my character. It was gear score 20. So it is correct. You can search for the calculation how gear score is calculated, but I have not been able to verify it completely. It is somewhat hazy type of calculation, but you will get the approximate value. So one thing is, one my advice is, look up the minimum gear score required. On normal it won't matter much, but on higher difficulties, by the time you reach playing higher difficulties, you will know which area is. I will put the link to that. I will tell all the links, special links, so you can look up the everything you need, all the resources. Okay, so my advice is, upgrade your weapons and armor equally. Like it, if it is 2, then put this 2, this also 2 2 2. If it is 3, 3 3 3 3 3 4 4 4 4 4 4. The advantage is that if you go beyond you upgrade your weapon a lot, so your K score will be higher for because of your weapon, but your armor will be low. Like if I go plus 10 on it, and here it is on plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, so the problem will be my gear score will be more than plus 5. It will be near 10, so my weapon will be stronger but my armor will be weak, so I won't be able to take the hits. So if so this is my advice for gear score: just upgrade equally. It's not like this is plus 15 and this is plus 5, and so you're obviously you will take more damage. You will say that enemies are killing me in one shot and everything, so just advice is upgrade them equally. Okay. uh, so we have talked about the gear score. I will link the minimum gear score required for each area. I will link it in the description. Okay, now this is very important. This area, rating versus zone. Like right now I have offense, defense, green arrow. Double green arrow means that I'm highly upgraded. Now it will happen in Vault 13 because obviously when you start you are low geared. The thing is, the area you enter, whatever your gear score is, that is like printed on that area. That if I enter area at gear score 5, it is printed on that area. But each area has minimum gear score. Like some area has gear score 10, I'm on 5. If I enter, I will be required to move to 10, but area will think me that he was 5. But when I upgrade beyond 10, so area will remain 10, but if I go 11 and come back to the same area, it will be 10 because it has seen me at 5. It has seen me that he was coming to me at 5, but when I come back after upgradation to 11, it doesn't know that I have upgraded to 11, so it will be area 10 only and you will ease. This is kind of a cheesing method, like you are stuck on a boss, so just go and upgrade and then come back to the same boss, so he will be much easier. But when you move to the next area, that next area will know that you have upgraded. So it is like the area you enter, your gear score is set for that. Depending on your present gear score, your upgraded gear score will affect the next area and not the current one. So this is how it works. A better description is given on Reddit, I'll link that. So this is very important. If it is red arrow, that means you are lower. Offense, defense. Defense corresponds to your armor and offense corresponds to your guns. So if it is red means you are weak. Diamond, if it is white diamond means that you are okay. I'll show you that. Now these are your stats, and this is your resistance to bleed, fire, rot, radiation, corrosion, shock, frozen, and this is your defense, your armor values. And weight is important here. Encumbrance, because encumbrance you can see medium roll. If it is light, that you can do faster roll. It is heavy roll and everything. Now if you see here, if I use the directional key and space to dodge, I'll move in that direction. Dodge, front dodge, back dodge, right dodge, left dodge. Okay, there is also neutral dodge. If you do not use any direction key, just press the dodge button. See, now this one is both of the dodges, directional dodge and the neutral dodge. They have their uses, but depending upon the situation you will use them. One advantage is if you are using a heavy armor, so this will be slower, very slow. But if you are wearing the heavy armor, neutral dodge can be performed at any armor value. It will happen like this only. If you are wearing light armor, so neutral dodge is very useful for that. Now I was talking about the real-time setting. One place for that is if you come here, just go upstairs and stand somewhat here. Now when you press escape, just a little, okay, now when you press escape, you can see this flame. Just go to your video settings, and whatever you will do the change, you can actually see it real time. Like, let me see the effects quality. If it is on low, let me increase to medium. Flames are better. High, flames are much better. So you can see in real time. So this place is good. You can do it at Worldstone also, but I like this place because you can actually see what is happening. So you can do that. Okay, now the mods. the mods you get, you can, like I said, you can attach on any weapon which is non-boss. Boss weapon have fixed mod, and if it is a normal weapon you can attach the mods. List of mods will be there, and you can swap in, swap out. Okay, now let's go to the crystal, and let's see what things we can do there. So the world stone, this thing, this is called a world stone. So when you go there and you use the checkpoint, now this is how you exit DLCs also. First thing is travel. If I click on travel, this is the last checkpoint area, and I'm on right now Earth. So whatever the areas you can go to, this will be here, or you can just use the last checkpoint. Okay, now if you go to world settings, this is the adventure mode. If you have DLC, there will be one more survival mode, that is roguelike system, where you can see the gameplay of that if you want on Twitch. Okay, so adventure is like there are four regions on this Earth is there, another one, and another four are there, and one more if you have DLC campaign. So five regions are there. Each region on campaign, if you are playing on campaign, each region will have two mini dungeon, two boss dungeon, and one world boss. Total five items. Two mini dungeons. Mini dungeons will contain some weapon or something like that, not a boss. Two boss dungeons, they will contain the boss, and one world boss. World boss will be the end of the area. Five areas are there, five world bosses were there. Now, campaign is random. Each time, each campaign will be random. Bosses will be random, so there is no point in seeing any walkthrough, because each and every boss, the basic element will be same, but otherwise areas will be different, bosses will be different, your adventure, your dungeons will be different. So you have to play multiple times to get everything. So okay, adventure mode, in adventure mode is like you can select one of the area, and it will have one short side dungeon, one boss dungeon, and one world boss. That's it, three items, and when you complete it, done, you can just exit it. So let's see, if I go to adventure mode, create new adventure, you can select, like I don't have the Swimes of Corsair DLC. If you get the DLC, you can select the Swimes of Corsairs. Right now I have only Earth Adventure mode, Yaisha, and Rom. I can play only these three only. If you have Swimes of, now if you get the Swims of Corsair DLC, you will have the Corsairs here, another one. And if you have the subject 2923 DLC, then you will have another area. So total 5 if you have all the DLC. If your base game 3 ones, okay, then you can select the difficulty, like every difficulty, like I talk normal, hard, nightmare, apocalypse, you can select, and then you can create the adventure mode. Now reroll campaign. Re Now how to exit the subject 2923, what is reroll and subject 2923. So reroll means like you have completed the campaign, or you are in the middle of campaign but you are stuck on a boss, or you want to just get another things, etc, etc. So you can reroll the campaign. Reroll means that your character in Vault 13 will have all the weapons, all the traits, everything, nothing will change there. It's that the story campaign will reset, a new story campaign will happen. Now if you want to play subject 2923 DLC, you have to re-roll your campaign, and then two options will be there. Either you can play this campaign or you can play subject 2923. So subject 2923 campaign can be accessed by re-rolling, but remember, if you are playing a normal and you re-roll to play subject 2923, your progress in the normal will be lost. So if you want to play subject 2923 and you are in this normal campaign, first complete this campaign, then go for subject 2923. Or if you are starting with subject 2923, completes that, then re-roll and then go for this. Okay, because some people have lost their entire progress because of that. They wanted to play subject 2923 and they re-rolled, and their progress in the normal campaign was lost. So this happens. So you can just go to, if you are in adventure mode, just go to world setting, select adventure, or you can, right now it is selected, so select game mode, and the survival also you can select from there. Okay, now let's travel, return to last start point. Now I think I've covered most of the stuff which I wanted to tell you, but and there are some links which I will put. You will need them. Okay, so whenever you rest at checkpoint, okay, when you rest at checkpoint, your mod power. Now let me see. Uh, I'm using my okay. My mod power is empty, as you can see on bottom right. Now if I rest here, my mod power is regenerated. When you rest at checkpoint, your ammo, mod power, the dragon heart charges, everything gets reset. So, but it will all reset the enemies. Like I kill enemies here, and if I come back here, it will again. Now this is like a fog wall area separating. So the gear score thing I was telling, like I'm on gear score 5. Gear score 5. This area needs gear score 5. I come here, I rest at the checkpoint, and then I travel. I travel. This is a dungeon, side dungeon. If you are on a side dungeon, you can't travel anywhere except for Vault 13. If you are on normal, then you can travel anywhere. So if I return to Vault 13, so I can upgrade myself, and when I will upgrade, uh, this will be 5 only. But if I upgrade to gear score 7, I will be 7, so I will have advantage. Okay, and when I see rating versus zone, same, I'm gear score 20 on the highest. I'm playing on Apocalypse, I'm gear score 20, so basically nothing more is there to upgrade. So see, this is the white diamond and offense defense, that is I'm on par. On par means that I'm not over upgraded, I'm not under upgraded, I'm at the one that the game requires. Okay, now I think I've covered most of the things which I wanted to tell. If there will be any question which you have, you can write in the comment, and I'll answer and pin it. And if there is a veteran player who wants to add something, like some tip or something, I will pin that also, so it will help the others player. Now I will put in the description the links. If you want a starter guide and basically a good written description instead of watching a video, there is a starter guide on Reddit, I will link that. Then if you want to know the builds, like currently this is my Slayer build, this is for one shot weapons. So if you want to know other builds, how to use stuff, how to use the combination of rings, emulate armor, weapons, mods, etc., there is the channel of Bolt Jamison. He is a very good player, so you can refer to his channel. That link will be there. Then next is YeetsMeMario. That guy is the ultra pro max legend player of this game. He has done the impossible things in this game, so I'll link that also, because he has many tips for each and every boss, cheesing tips and etc. If you want to see the high quality gameplay, you can see It's Me Mario. Then I link the wiki. There are two wikis. One is Remnant Wiki and one is Faxtra Life Wiki of Remnant. Faxtra Life Wiki of Remnant is better. It is more updated. It is not complete and you won't get everything, but it is very good starting point. Most of the things are there. Only few needs upgradation. Then there is the story. The game has similarly like Dark Souls, so if you need proper story, you need to have some reference. There is a video, a great video which tells the complete story of the game. So if you want to, the story of this game is okay, okayish, not great, not bad. So if you want to know the complete story of this game, there is a video. And then there is save analyzer. If you are playing on PC, but whatever the platform, Game Pass, Microsoft, Epic, etc., if you are on playing PC, you can actually check your save and see what bosses or items you have loaded. So there is a Remnant save analyzer. I will put the link to that also. So I think I've covered most of the stuff, and if you need any help, you can just ask in the description. And thank you for watching, and if you want to support me, the link will be in the description. So thank you very much, and namaste.